Do you remember when Shrewsbury flooded, like in 2020?
Yes, I do. It was whilst I was in sixth form. It was really bizarre seeing it because I was lucky enough to not be affected in any way, but it was as I was going into town where the college was, there were so many houses that were up to sometimes their front doors in water. Ironically, it was quite wealthy houses. Places like Kingsland, very historic, very wealthy, right near the Great Welsh Wall. So it was very jarring to see.
And what do you think of the town in general?
Of the town in general, well, it's unique to me because I'm not actually from there, or at least I'm not born there. I moved there in around about 2010. I was born in Glasgow, then moved to the south of the UK, then I moved up into Shrewsbury, and I've always been found strange for this, but as an outsider looking in, I find Shrewsbury almost perfect. It's got a very idyllic charm about it, and also a very aged feel, both positively and negatively. Positively in the sense of it's probably the most historic town I've ever been to, and I say that as a person who's been to Cairo, Thebes, Athens, Bruges, all over the place, and yet it still has an incredible feel. If you're a fan of history like me, you literally do see it everywhere. The 700-year-old castle, the 500-year-old library, the 300-year-old trade station, the English Bridge College, for example, is where Wilfred Owen learnt to read and write. It's surrounded, literally saturated in history, and it's fun, very fun, seeing tourists.
And you'd say that's what Shrewsbury's known for, its history?
It's distinct history. I guess its history goes back to when the swamps drained around the Saxon era. And then it peaks again with Charles Darwin, of course. My brother's partner lives literally 10 metres away from his house.